Hey everybody, Ed here with the Digital Digest, and today I wanted to share a quick look at two accessories for the Nexus 5X. You can see my 32 gig version right here, and they're both from Spigen. We have a tempered premium glass screen protector on the left. This will run you roughly, I think it was $10 and change, something to that effect on Amazon. I'll include a link in the description, as well as the thin fit shimmery white, yes, you heard correctly, case for the Nexus 5X. Now, this is a very low profile case. Do not expect a lot of protection. The screen protector, on the other hand, I mean, that should deliver exactly what any tempered glass screen protector would in general, because after all, it is basically a sheet of glass to protect from, let's see if I can just peel this off. I'm bringing out the scissor and it looks a little fragile for that. But to protect your display from getting damaged. So essentially it takes the impact rather than the actual screen of the phone. And this is going to be, well, its success or failure rate, I'll say, is really going to boil down to the application process, because you do have to stick this on there, and it has tabs from what I've seen. By the way, Spigen did not furnish me with these. I'm sure that had I reached out to them, they would have obliged. After all, this is the type of stuff generally that I review, but I was in a bind, needed this quickly, and that's what Amazon's all about. So first thing you're going to notice is the dust remover. You got to clean that screen up before you actually do any application. An install guide, and we have two wipes, a wet and dry wipe here for that. The installation guide. And then last but not least, the actual piece of glass. And yes, I can tell, I mean, I'm not positive that it's glass, but it has all of the right cutouts from what I can see. I'm not going to do the application now, but this is something I wanted to share for those of you that are looking for this sort of accessory. I think it's going to be, one of the less expensive and more trustworthy names in this game. And there are a lot of people, a lot of companies you can go to for this sort of product. Don't misunderstand me for a moment. Now, here we have the thin fit case, as I mentioned before. It does not actually offer any coverage for the top or bottom of the phone, which some of you may think is nuts, but it's all about keeping that profile thin. You can see that Spigen there advertising that this is an authentic case from them, hopefully. Didn't think that something this inexpensive, not that that's a knock on Spigen, but this is, the budget route to getting phone protection would be something that companies would be knocking off, but who knows these days. Plastic case, no silicone, two-layer here, and like I said, cutoffs on the top and bottom. I'm going to go ahead and presume that I can drop this in without any kind of problem in terms of me doing anything to it. Actually go button side first, right? Why not? Why would I do anything else here? And let's see how this works out. Looks good. And, there you have it. So we have just basically, I would say, protection from scratches. This is not going to protect you from a drop or a spill. That is going to be a whole nother story. You can see, instead of giving you button overlays, which can be frustrating to say the least, Spigen has left the buttons available, which I really like about this case. And then on the bottom, nothing blocked. Now, for those of you who don't like the lack of protection, again, low profile cases may not be your cup of tea. Some do have coverage down here, but I think it's interesting, and also it means no impeding of the microphone or any of the other ports, which are basically all there. At the top, we have another microphone, so a good thing not to block that. And I think that's part of the reason Spigen went with this design. Still full access, of course, to the fingerprint scanner. The camera also, I like that we actually have some protection. It brings, the case does bring itself out there, so there is a bit of layering between the actual lens and hitting a surface, something that you won't necessarily get with a low profile case. And then the infrared and flash system are both completely available. They are not blocked. So Spigen doing what they have done for a very long time here, which is making, I think, a nice case at an affordable price for a phone that really does beg for it, considering there's so many different solutions out there. This is one of many. It may be right for you. It may not. I'm going to find out whether or not it's a good fit for my needs. Any questions or comments, please feel free to post them. And of course, as usual, please feel free to subscribe. Later.